Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm high, so just giving y'all a heads up. Okay, so quick voiceover. I watched a video by Amber Scholl, and she did a video where she was answering the web's most searched questions about her. It was really fun. It's pretty much the same thing as those other assumptions about me type videos. I never really watched those, honestly, and I didn't, I like, that's not how I did this video. Like, I didn't go on Instagram and ask like, hey, what are your assumptions about me, let me know. I didn't do that because I feel like it wouldn't have been genuine. I don't know, I feel like people would just make up a lot of stuff. So yeah, I just took a lot of things that people were already saying about me on the internet, and I'm just here to clear all of that up. So yeah. So I thought, and a lot of facts. People claim that they're facts, but it's not facts unless it's the truth. So there are a lot of assumptions out there, and I just wanted to address them for 2020. So there was this blog that was started in 2018. I didn't know about this until today, or yesterday at least. And I was reading through everything, and it's like, oh my god, a lot of I don't know, it was just a lot. So people thought that I came to Japan and started exotic dancing. No, I made a video on my new channel, and I mean, of course you guys would know about it because I was trying to keep it from someone, which was a stupid thought. But anyways, yeah, I started exotic dancing when I was in Jamaica. So I mean, I did get a regular job once. It was at this really nice restaurant, and I mean, people were coming day in, day out, but the pay was like only $100 every 2 weeks, and that is like about 11,000 Jamaican dollars. Within the first week, that's all done, it's all gone. My mother wasn't working at the time, so that went to like groceries and other stuff. 11,000 some people spend 11k within an hour. So this is me in editing mode right now. Yeah, I look hella different, but anyways, so yeah, I forgot to mention I didn't have two of the most important subjects that, you know, would like boost your chances of getting a job in Jamaica or anywhere else in the Caribbean, which was math and English. So this can go both ways, sideways, down the road, up the road. Let me explain. So you might have all the qualifications for a certain job, but it all depends on what the person is feeling. It all depends on how the person's feeling. They might feel like giving you the job, they might not feel like giving you the job. If you're pretty, if the interviewer is a female, they're probably gonna say, oh, she's too pretty, she looks like the type of person who would like steal my man or something. Or no, she's pretty, I envy her or something. No, I'm not gonna give her the job. She's pretty, I'll give her the job. She's ugly, nah, I don't want her in my workspace. Okay, you're ugly, which means you probably won't be able to take my man. You get the job. If you know somebody who will help you to get the job, then boom, you get the job. Or if you know somebody who knows somebody who knows someone, then yeah, and so on. Oh, and another really big one that I left out was also where you live, like your address as well. It plays a really big role in getting like certain types of jobs. So yeah, that's for another video. So yeah. So there was no savings or anything from that. Plus, how I grew up, I didn't really have friends, and I didn't really know much about being in the work world. Like, you know how teachers always want to like tell you about the work world or whatever, but I was thinking beyond that, of being like street smart. So I took up jobs of doing like street promotions. So I was dancing, but it was more like street promo. So if there is like a new drink that's coming out, I would be like a part of groups, like dance groups that would, you know, do promotion for those like companies and stuff. And then it went to like in the dance hall, like that's where it really is. So dance hall was crazy. Girls who are in the industry are like, they're hungry for it. We're all hungry for it. And there are some girls who were raised like really rough, so it can get dangerous and a little scary, but still the money, like, we need it. So yeah, so being a part of these dance groups, or working in the streets, pretty much you're gonna get to know a lot of people, and that's what I wanted as well. I needed networking. I needed to know people who knew people who knew people. Of course, I got to know more people, and then I got different opportunities. When me and my husband met, I was already dancing. My dumbass thought it was a stupidly great idea to bring this man to my job. Like, I just wanted to let him know like what I do for work. I brought him to my work, and like basically he was sitting in a chair and watching guys flip me this way and that way and spin me around, like slowly but still.
Never had been seeing this yet.
I mean, within a short period of time, like less than 3 months, I think he decided to bring my ass to Japan. Like, I didn't know that hurt him until now. Now it's 2020, but we had this conversation in like December last year. He was doing some things that I didn't like, and I called him out about it one night. Like, shit was just flying all over the room. We had a very wet conversation, not in a sexual way. I mean, like, we were bawling, like we had a lot to talk about. So apart from him just wanting to be like with me, like for the reason why he brought me to Japan was, I mean, of course he wasn't gonna go back to Jamaica for some time, but he wanted to be with me. That was one reason, but he told me the other reason was because he wanted me to better my life. So before coming to Japan, I've always had like an interest in like China and Japan, and I wanted to be in either one, and it just ended up to be in Japan. So my main reason for that was I wanted to learn to be like more disciplined. I mean, you can get motivated, but you need discipline to stay motivated. Like, motivation comes and goes. So yeah, I wanted to like learn how to be more disciplined, because I wasn't scratching my ass, I was scratching my back. Yeah, so I wanted to learn how to be more disciplined, because I'm a very stubborn person, and I didn't know that it would affect me this bad. Like, it just got even worse. And the reason for that, like everything that I've experienced in Japan, like all the negativity, not necessarily everything, but pretty much everything, was because of ignorance. I mean, of course, Japan is not like a lot of other countries in the world. Of course, the language is very different, their culture is very different. People were raised in some of the strangest fucking ways I've ever seen and heard before in my life. So after being here for some years, like I'm just at a point where I'm like, okay, I need to suck it up and accept like this is their culture, but still I need to let go of my ignorance. My mother-in-law, she wanted to dress like me, she wanted to like go to a lot of places with me, and use the same makeup as me, and like, I mean, she would like always buy me little gifts every now and then. That was cute until, I don't know, like trying to dress like me kind of got a little annoying. I don't know, certain things just got really annoying, but the part that really pissed me off was she got really controlling, and I was like, hold up, I am not your daughter. But like I said the things that I said in the past and did certain things because, I don't know, like, do I dare say it? I've just never experienced that before. Like I said, me and my mother's relationship is I can't even say. Someone said we're broke. We're not rich, but we're not broke. I mean, we haven't bought a house, we're not staying at an apartment, but we're working though, and which means we're getting money. We're not paying rent, we're not paying mortgage yet, so there is some money in the bank. We don't have a vehicle, like our own personal vehicle, but his parents have 4, so we use one every now and then. So yeah. Someone said I lowered my standards for Asian men. My standards haven't been the highest, but not the lowest, but still somewhat low. Like, I mean, in the past, I openly discussed relaxing my hair and bleaching my skin. I mean, at least I can admit it. I didn't like my hair. It pissed me off now sometimes, and my skin. I hate it most of the time because it makes life a lot harder. As for my dancing, it's kind of hard to step away from. You know how they always say once a cheater, always a cheater, but for me, it's like I've been dancing for a really long time, so it's not something that I could, just throw away. Me dancing, I don't know, is just me in my comfort zone. I started making videos like her out of motivation. I wasn't being myself like completely in the past because I knew that my mother and other people were watching my videos and I didn't want to quote unquote let her down. I don't know, that whole persona just wasn't me. Like, I am loud sometimes. I say some of the most foul things at times, but like I said, I couldn't show it. I couldn't be me. I know, yes, I'm grown, but I mean, if you understand, you understand. So when I found her, it pretty much motivated me to be more of myself, because back then I was like the watered down version. Like, I wanted to like come out a little stronger, but I didn't want to be like a disgrace, a word that Caribbean parents love to use. I didn't want to be a disgrace, so I just kept this watered down persona or personality, whichever. I failed English. So if any of you remember, I was in her comments and on her live stream, like in the comments and stuff, like way back then. I was letting her know about like the Jamaican parties and stuff like that. Like, she said like, oh, they got Jamaican parties in this bitch. So yeah, if you remember, you remember. If you don't, or if you weren't there, then yeah. So because our character was somewhat alike, people started telling her about me, and I guess she only wanted to be the only one that was like that. I guess she just decided to talk some shit about me. We never spoke privately apart from the whole live stream thing when she said, oh, they got Jamaican parties in this bitch. I mean, that was it. I just don't understand how you're gonna talk mess about someone that you don't know, but it would be stupid because everyone does that. Like, you see someone and you just judge them right off the bat. We all do that, so yeah. So when we officially argued on Instagram after about the blood gal, one person said, okay, this person made a comment and a few people agreed. So one person said that I shouldn't have responded the way that I did because and calling her all those names because she only called me a bitch. No, and I think I responded how I should have. And the reason why I say that is because she pulled a really low blow. Like, if we're arguing, we're arguing. Don't bring my husband into the argument. Don't bring someone else's child in the argument. So she spoke about my husband and she spoke about his newborn nephew. And it bothered me because she would like always call herself like queen and stuff like that. But queens don't throw low blows. So I definitely think I responded the way that I should. So yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna explain the whole escorting job thing all over again. So my husband was the one who spent a lot on me. He was the one who paid for both tickets. He was the one who paid for food and everything else that I needed. So the reason why I got that job was because I don't know, I like to socialize, and I wanted something that had to do with entertainment or makeup. His friend's dad was actually, and still is, the owner of this host club slash bar, whatever you want to call it. Leaving the job, and the reason why I left, not because I got fired, that was because I quit. I wanted to quit that job. Was my husband okay with it at first? No, he was not, because of what it entailed, and I was already married. The reason why I didn't go for a regular job is because of the language barrier and like my level of Japanese. So I had to wait until I developed more like vocabulary, I just wanted to wait until I knew a little more Japanese. I was just tired of spending his money. I wanted to earn my own and like start spending my own. So yeah, I wrote a few topics like just to make things a little more easier. So someone said a girl was threatening to tell my husband all sorts of things about me, but I ended the live stream. No, it wasn't a live stream. She was just talking a lot of shit on Instagram, and I told you guys about it on a live stream. So no, nobody can like threaten me that they're gonna say this and say that and I just end a live stream. It's a live stream. Like, it hasn't, like, you can't. It seems like I run the relationship. Honestly, all I can say is my dad never grew me, so to be like in a relationship with a man and have him control me is very taboo to me. So if y'all don't know, I live in Osaka. People were telling me, oh my gosh, someone made a comment and said, oh my gosh girl, you need to, like, they said I need to go back to Jamaica or go to Osaka where there are like more black people. I live in Osaka. So yeah, I don't know if y'all remember, I went to like a hostel and I think I titled something like I lost my ring or something like that. The reason why I went to the hostel was because this is coming from way back. Like, when I get upset at my mother, I try to find somewhere to go, like Half a Tree or Papine. Usually it's Half a Tree. So I don't know, I went to that hostel to blow off some steam, and it kind of put me in like a little mood to like explore and stuff. So I was like, you know what, this will also be a good opportunity for me to try to get to know the area, like the Namba area, like the main shopping area, a little more. My husband and I work in the sex industry. I have sugar daddies and go on Tinder. We work in the same industry, which is dance hall. I'm a dance hall dancer and he is a dance hall DJ. A word that I used to describe the dancehall industry was sexual, because it is most of the time. And the Tinder thing was for a video that never got uploaded because there were so many files and they were mixed up. I couldn't put it together, so I said fuck it to the whole thing. I found the videos. Yay me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I told you guys a long time ago that I was gonna do a black girl tries Tinder in Japan video for a very long while, and I just never did it. I don't know why I was holding off, but here I am. So I have my phone with me right now, and if y'all can see that, it says November 14. So I finally found the clips. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna click on one just to get some info because y'all think I'm fucking playing with y'all. So as y'all can see, created November 14, 2018, modified. The date and time is the same because I did not edit these videos. So yeah, I last opened it at November 15, 2018. So yeah, there you go. And there's potato chips. And the reason why I filmed the Tinder thing was because a lot of girls kept asking me about how to get a Japanese boyfriend. So I just thought of the first thing that came to my head, Tinder. So someone said no one wants to buy his music. He doesn't make music, darling. He's a DJ, which means, you know, like when you go to a club and he might play a Chris Brown and then he plays like another song and you tell him, hey DJ, play that song again. He doesn't write or make music. Someone said my husband's a male stripper. I can't. We broke up clickbait video. Yes, it was clickbait, and it was a giveaway, so people were mad, but not really so mad because they were gonna win something. So I just want to say like this final thing. Me going back to Jamaica permanently means going back and barely getting by. I mean, eventually I think I will go back, but now is just not the right time. Like I said, I'm not working just for myself. I'm working for like my mom as well because she's not working. I do believe that I can have a better life here, and I mean, I've gotten a lot more like financially. I've been able to like support others, but yeah, I'm just gonna give this new year one last try. If it doesn't work out, then I don't know, somewhere else. I don't know, you'll never know. It's 12 long months, but if you enjoy it, it might go by too fast. So, which is probably why depression is trending. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have to say. If there's anything else that you guys are like concerned about, like if there's anything that you want me to confirm, you can ask me in the comment section down below. A lot of my previous videos, the comments have been turned off. So I have been deleting a lot of videos. Someone pointed out that I've been deleting my videos but posting new ones. I mean, of course I have to keep posting new videos. What do you want me to do, like just not post anymore? If that is the case, then you're just one out of many. Sorry, I had to say it. My reason for deleting, or not really deleting but making a lot of my videos private, I just don't want it anymore. It's just not something I want in my feed. Oh, I think the next video that I'm gonna be posting is about like my kimono experience, so get excited for that. So yeah, bye. And yes, I did get this camera from a subscriber. Someone put quote-unquote subscriber. What do you mean quote-unquote subscriber? I don't get it.